Hey guys, welcome to Dylan's Little Hobbies, and today we are going to be doing the review for the 1 hour special, episode 109 and 110. And let me tell you, everything in this episode, yes, there might have been just a few things I would have done differently, but just about everything in this episode was perfect. From the animation was gorgeous. The music was spot on. Especially the storytelling has been amazing. The storytelling in this arc, especially right now, is at the peak of Dragon Ball itself. And I swear, I want to do a video more in depth of why I say the storytelling is at its peak right now. But I'll do that in a totally different video. But let me tell you, the animation, the music, the storytelling, everything in this episode, especially the fighting moves, are at their peak in this episode. It was absolutely fantastic, and I cannot thank Toriyama and everybody else who made this episode in Dragon Ball. I cannot thank them enough. They did a absolutely fantastic job. This was such a great episode, and that's what we have to talk about in this video. Okay, so this episode starts out with one of my least favorite characters in Dragon Ball, and that is, of course, Ribrianne. And look, this episode didn't make me hate her any more than I usually do. I'm over Ribrianne, so let's just go with it, okay? I'm not going to spend too much time on Ribrianne because simply I'm not interested in Ribrianne. Ribrianne has this weird transformation. She's got butterfly wings on the back of her, and she shoots heart arrows at Goku with the power of love. Just go with it. I'm over it and everything else. It's Ribrianne. What can you do? The only thing that could be disappointing to me is that Ribrianne didn't get knocked out of the tournament. But somehow, I don't know if it's because the episodes were so good or what, but honestly, I don't mind Ribrianne being in the episode at all. Especially because one of the funniest moments in all of Dragon Ball Super, at least to me, happened with Ribrianne. I don't know why I found this so funny, so let me tell you what happens. So, Goku punches Ribrianne, and Ribrianne lands in front of Jirein, right? And her face, and Jirein's face, is absolutely priceless, because Jirein has the exact same expression on his face. It just doesn't change. And the whole thing about Ribrianne thinking that Jirein likes her or something is that was ridiculous. And then the whole thing about Jirein possibly ignoring Ribrianne and Ribrianne starting to want to ignore him or something, and his face not changing, his expression not changing for an instant during that. That was absolutely priceless. I don't know why, I just found that so funny. I don't know why. I don't know, you know what sold it? It was Ribrianne's, expressions. Her take on it. That's what really sold it to me, is Ribrianne's face. That's what sold it to me. Her reaction to it, that's what sold it to me. It was just hilarious. But moving on. So right after that, Jirein wants to fight Goku. Goku's got a straight shot for Jirein. Jirein's been watching Goku. Goku's been watching Jirein. These two have been wanting to fight since the beginning of the Tournament of Power. And they are finally going to do it. I cannot wait to see what happens here. And because of that, the God of Destruction from Universe 11, the clown, I don't know his name, I'm sorry guys, I do not know his name, but he contacts Jirein through telepathy or something, you know. he contacts him through his mind and everything. And what is absolutely fantastic, I swear, the colors and the animation that they used during that sequence was gorgeous to watch. I was very fascinated by that. I thought it looked so incredible. And what does he tell Jiren? He tells Jiren to finally go all out. It is Jiren's time to knock out Goku, to crush Goku. And what they hope is by crushing Goku, it will crush the fine spirits of the other universes. I mean, think about it. The one guy who started the entire problem, as far as they think, the whole problem is on Goku, right? The one guy who was supposedly the strongest in all of the universes, supposedly, I'm saying supposedly, if he got knocked out by someone far stronger, wouldn't that hurt everybody else's spirits, everybody else's fine spirits? Don't you think they would just, not even want to fight Jiren at that point? Don't you think they would want to jump off the ring and just be done with it? Right? That's what Universe 11 is thinking about right here. They are ready for Jiren to knock out Goku. This is their move. This is their time. This is where the fight truly begins. This is where the tournament of power, the survival tournament, truly begins. And it's just absolutely fantastic. I really like their thinking of it. I really like their planning of its storytelling. Like I said, storytelling at its peak in this episode. So Goku goes up against Jiren, and with Jiren, just the shockwave of him powering up was enough to shock everybody. And when he did that, it was also confirmed, it has been 100% confirmed, that the rumor that there was somebody stronger than a god of destruction in another universe is in fact Jiren. Jiren is not as strong as a god of destruction. He is stronger than a god of destruction. Goku has to go up against somebody as strong as a god of destruction. This is not going to be easy, but Goku's ready for it. Goku is ready for anything possible, and Goku tries out everything he can. He goes from base to Super Saiyan Blue, to Super Saiyan God, to Super Saiyan Blue Kaioken, Kaioken times 10, Kaioken times 20. Nothing works on this guy. Nothing. And Jiren is just taking punch by punch by punch. Nothing is phasing this guy. His expression doesn't even change in this episode at all. In episode 109, doesn't even change for an instant. His power is just getting stronger and stronger and stronger. And it's taking everything Goku's got to even make a dent on the guy, and he can't even make a dent. It's just something that I really wanted to see. For all the hype that Jiren has gotten, to me, I believe that Jiren is probably the most hyped up character in Dragon Ball Super. Now, Gitan 101, I'll give him a shout out. He did a video about whether or not Jiren is the most hyped up character, and he believes that actually Frieza was. Well, that might be the case. To me, I don't think so. I believe, to me at least, Jiren is the most hyped up character to me. But nonetheless, I'll leave a link to his video in the description below. I want you guys to go check that out when you're done. It's a fantastic video made by Gitan 101. But nonetheless, with all the hype and everything, I did not want Jiren to go down, especially when Goku got his new form. I wanted it to take everything Goku's got to even make a scratch on the guy, and for them not even to make a scratch on the guy is absolutely perfect. I am thrilled that they did that. is just making me happy, making me smile at this point. I love it. I absolutely love it. So what happens now is Goku finally gets the idea that he's only got one more shot. He's only got one move that could possibly take down Jiren. Now, I have a problem with this move completely, and that is he's going to be doing the Genki Dama or the Spirit Bomb. I like Genki Dama more than Spirit Bomb myself. But he's going to do that move against Jiren, and I have a couple problems with this move that I want to go more in depth in another video. If I go more in depth in this video about it, I'm going to make this video really long, and I don't want to do that. So in the description below, I'm going to make another video about why I have a problem with the Genki Dama in this episode. But just to move things along, we're going to skip my problems with it. Goku eventually creates the Genki Dama using all of the fighting members of Universe 7 except Vegeta. Vegeta, he doesn't even participate, but he does protect Goku. There's this one shot where Ribrianne wants to shoot Goku down, which, by the way, Ribrianne, how dare you? You were mad a couple episodes ago when they wouldn't let you transform, right? So why on earth are you going to be doing that to somebody else? When you get mad when somebody won't let you power up, Goku's powering up. Why are you trying to attack him? Right? But I did like the fact that Vegeta just shot a blast at her, and that was the end of it. No, she didn't get out of the tournament of power or anything like that. But I just thought that was kind of stupid of her, kind of rude of her to do that. But nonetheless, moving on. Goku powers up the Genki Dama, Spirit Bomb. Even Vegeta, even Frieza helps. Vegeta is the only one that doesn't help. Even Frieza helps. Nobody else in Tournament Power, not the gods, not anyone outside of the Universe 7 team, nobody helps Goku except them. And he throws the Genki Dama at Jiren. And with all of his strength, even going Super Saiyan Blue times Kaioken 20, it does nothing against Jiren. Jiren is able to just push it back, and I just love his face through all this. His expression doesn't change, guys. And I think that's my favorite thing about Jiren, is his expression is not changing through this at all. And what Jiren does is he simply pushes it back all the way to the point where he just blasts it away with his power alone. Not even his hands, just his power alone was able to push that large Genki Dama back at Goku. And it hits Goku full on. Now, I again have some major problems with this that I want to go more in depth in another video. But to move on, what happens is Goku apparently gets fried by his own Genki Dama, is what they believe. Because what happens is the Genki Dama hits Goku, and Goku vanishes. That is it. That's the end of Goku, they think. And that is the end of episode 109. Now, I want to say this. If it wasn't for the fact that we know that Goku is going to survive this, that we know that Goku is going to gain this new form in the very next episode, and for the fact that the very next episode literally is right there, right now, right after episode 108, I think if that wasn't the case, if you had no idea of Goku's new form, you had no idea that Goku's going to survive this at all, I think if the cliffhanger that they left that off with Goku is absolutely perfect storytelling. You know, just think about it. Just think, if you knew nothing about Goku's new form, if you knew nothing that Goku was going to survive this, if you actually thought that Goku was dead and you had to wait a whole nother week for the next episode to find out what actually happened, just like they did in the old Dragon Ball when Goku was supposedly killed by King Piccolo, just think about that. Just think of how crazy, how messed up the fandom would be right now if that was the case. That's why I think it was perfect storytelling. Okay? Not perfect timing, of course, but perfect storytelling nonetheless. The very next episode comes on. Episode 110. Oh boy, we gotta talk about this. So what happens in episode 110 is they think Goku's gone. He's been fried. The Zeno-sama, God of Destructions, all the gods, including the Grand Priest, believes that Goku is gone. And they're trying to figure out if Jiren should be disqualified because he killed Goku. The answer is, it wasn't Jiren's attack. It was Goku's attack. Goku was the one that threw the attack at Jiren, and I forgot to talk about this in episode 109. Jiren even let him. Goku knew that the Spirit Bomb was going to take too long to power up. And Jiren's like, go ahead. I'm waiting for your attack. Just power it up. He's not phased at it. Oh, that's a real punch to the face. When you're not even worried about the guy's attack. The guy's best attack. And you're just gonna tank it, and it's a big slap in the face when it turns out to do nothing to you, right? But nonetheless, that's what happens. The attack hits Jiren. Jiren bounces it back at Goku, and it fries Goku, but it was Goku's own attack. So, Jiren is not disqualified. And they figured, okay, now that Jiren has defeated Goku, everybody else is just gonna fall out of the ring, right? They have lost their fine spirit, right? And it turns out, no. Nobody has lost their fine spirit. If anything, because of Goku, they have more fine spirit now to go up against Jiren than ever before. And Hit is the first one to try to punch Jiren, right? He goes straight for a direct punch against Jiren, and Jiren doesn't even he's not phased at all. He just lifts a hand, and that's it. He even asks Hit, what the heck are you doing? So we know that Hit is going to be fighting Jiren. I believe it's the next episode that's going to happen, right? I cannot wait for that. I cannot wait to see what Hit can really do against Jiren. Now, I do not believe Hit is anywhere near the strength of Goku's new form that's coming up. I'm going to talk about that here in a second. But I really am excited to see what Jiren and Hit can do against each other. What Hit can do against somebody this powerful. I can't wait. I absolutely can't wait. This is absolutely fantastic. So again, they believe that he's gone. Krillin is starting to cry and everything. And then the floor just starts shaking. The entire land there's a sting of power in the air. They don't know what it is. And Vegeta's just like, yep, it's him. Frieza's just like, I knew it. And everybody's just like, Krillin's just like, come on, you know it's gotta be Goku. You know what I really love? I really love, what's his name? Beerus's expression during all this. When he thinks Goku is dead, his expression, his surprise, and everything, you can truly tell that I keep wanting to talk about Jiren. You can truly tell that Beerus's respect for Goku is much farther than you could have even imagined. I believe his respect for Goku is beyond what his respect is for even Whis and everybody. So the fact that Jirein has possibly killed Goku, I thought that it looked like Beerus was going to get mad and throw a blast at Jirein. Now, if he did that, he would have been erased by the Zeno-samas, I'm certain, but you could tell that was probably really hard for Beerus to cope with, the idea that Goku is gone, and I really, really like that. Like I said, fantastic storytelling. Now, Goku shows up. New form. New, blue, crazy, weird energy. His eyes are gray. And no weird red aura yet. I don't know if this blue aura that he has is what he's going to keep. It's possible that he might have a red-ish aura later on, like it just switches from blue to red, like it's just a combination of it, because it is fantastic. His abilities are amazing. Now, I simply want to say this is a new form and everything, but it looks like he's in base mode, which is absolutely cool. His hair's black and everything. It looks absolutely amazing. And of course, Goku goes up against Jirein, fighting back. He's actually starting to fight quite well against Jirein, put up a great fight against Jirein. Left, right, left, right. Neither one of them are making marks on each other. Neither one of them have the upper hand. And they are so fast, no one can really see them that well. Even Beerus, even the Grand Priest are having trouble keeping up with Jirein's and Goku's move. This is just absolutely fantastic storytelling. And what eventually happens is Whis and the other god of the destructions and everything, including the Grand Priest, including, of course, Beerus, comes up with what could be happening to Goku. Top perform instincts. Visual instincts, or something like that. I can't remember the name of it, but his techniques, his instincts, he's flying based off instinct. They're at their peak and everything. And that is why Goku is able to even keep up with Jirein. I absolutely love that. That is fantastic storytelling. And what I really like is that it's still not enough to defeat Jirein. Jirein is not fazed by this. He is surprised. Goku is getting punches on him, but Jirein is getting punches on Goku too. They're going left and right, but no one's really hurting anybody because the fight, they just can't. They're so overpowered. It's fantastic. Now, I still believe at this point, Jirein is definitely not going all out. Goku definitely is. So what happens is Goku, eventually the form wears off, just like in all Dragon Ball. Once you gain a new form, if you cannot control that form, then eventually it wears off and definitely takes down your stamina quite a bit. And that's what happens to Goku. Goku is done for a while. He's beaten up by Jirein. And that's when Hit is going to step in and fight Jirein. He's possibly going to give Goku some time to heal. We are also going to have, I think, Vegeta might actually fight Jirein as well. I'm not perfectly sure. But Vegeta goes up to Goku. And he asked him, what the heck was that? And Goku honestly just doesn't know. Vegeta is not happy that Goku has this new form, like always. But then, Goku disappears. Where did he go? Suddenly, there is Frieza with the scariest, creepiest, most terrifying look I've ever seen on Frieza. Oh my god, and he's holding a blast, just a finger blast, at Goku. If he shoots that at Goku, there's no way Goku is going to survive this blast. This is comic gold. That is a cliffhanger. That's the end of the episode. The last bit of the episode is Goku staring up at staring up at Frieza's face. Vegeta staring at Jirein and Hit. And oh my god. Fantastic! I cannot wait till next episode to find out what happens. Is he actually going to kill Goku here? Is this it for Goku? Can Goku even stand? I don't think he can even stand up, guys. This just makes me so... It's mind-blowing. It's mind-blowing. This is absolutely mind-blowing. I just love this so much, guys. The show was absolutely fantastic. Thank you, Toriyama, and thank you to everybody at Toei Animation for this episode. You did a brilliant, beautiful, fantastic job. I really want to make that clear. And just the look on Frieza's face with a ki blast pointed at Goku. That's the end of the episode, guys. Wow. Wow. Thank you guys for watching. I will come out with a video about my problems about the Genki Dama in another video. I will also come out with another video. I'll leave it in the description below, guys. I will leave a link in the description below to another video where I will be talking about why I believe that this is at its absolute story peak of storytelling when it comes to Dragon Ball. Thank you, guys. Thank you for watching. Like the video. Subscribe, comment down below. What did you guys think of this video? I really want to know. I really want to know. Did you really like the episode like I did? Are you freaking out about this episode like I am? Thank you guys for watching. I'm out. Bye.